Hey guys, Thomas Baca Barber back with another haircut video. This haircut's going to be on Josh Pitbull Torres, a legend from Albuquerque and a world boxing champion. And this is Josh. You want to tell him a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, what's up everybody? Again, my name is Josh Pitbull Torres, professional boxer. Born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Grew up in the South Valley, loved fighting, put on a pair of gloves, and never looked back.
Sick. And then watch, hey, so real quick, what do you want to do with your hair?
Let's just do like a low fade, brother.
All right, I got you, hell yeah.
Sides.
And then what about the top?
Top's good, man.
All right,
Just
sick,
clean
I
up
got
on the
you,
sides.
hell yeah.
Thank you, bro.
And a fade or a taper?
Let's do a fade.
All right, I got you, sick. Oh yeah.
I'll let you work your magic, brother. I know you're an artist too.
Sweet, brother, hell yeah. Oh yeah, and guys, also, he's a barber. He's been barbering for what, 20-something years?
Oh man, yeah. With a license for 16.
When did you get your license?
Ooh, back in like 2009, I believe.
Oh wow, yeah, that is a very long time.
Right after high school.
Wow. And so how long have you been boxing for?
I've been boxing for, that's a little over 20 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, fighting my whole life though. Always loved fighting, scrapping.
And what got you to start boxing?
I had a good friend that was a boxer, so he saw me fighting in school, picking on people, so he said, hey, I'm gonna take you to the gym and you're gonna do it and not get in trouble. So that's what we did. He got me into the gym, San Jose, and I never looked back. The rest was history. Fell in love with it.
San Jose Community Center?
Uh-huh.
Sick. That's a great gym, guys. I've been there before.
Especially now. You seen it since they remodeled it?
No, I haven't seen it in about 8 years.
Oh, they redid it, dude. They added a whole new addition and remodeled everything inside, so it's cool, man.
And what's the new addition that they added?
They just put another boxing ring at the end. They made it a lot more open so they can eventually host like amateur events and little smokers there.
Oh, that's sick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
It's going good. We're right in the middle of a film. That's okay.
So yeah, definitely try to check it out, man. If you haven't been yet, go check out the center.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out. Yeah, I used to go there with a guy named Cody East. Shout out to Cody East.
Oh yeah, another warrior, man.
Yeah, he's the one that took me there. We did boxing every morning at 7:30.
Okay.
And then we'd go to Greg Jackson's afterwards and do their MMA program.
You have any fights yourself, bro? I see you got those ears, man.
Yeah, you know what? I fought, my last fight was King of the Cage 2012. I fought a guy by the name of Aaron Pearls.
Okay.
And then I had a few other fights too. I fought for K-Loco Cage Fighting. I fought for Darnell Promotions in Roswell. That was the first fight that I had.
Nice. So you've made those walks, huh? You know the.
I fought it.
Rush.
I fought as an amateur.
Okay. That's
Just to
still
give
the
you,
same.
so they're
Still the
not
same.
now.
There's not much different than MMA, right? Between amateurs and pros. You're still getting in there, man.
Yeah, you know what? For King of the Cage, it was a bigger production, like compared to what I had been. You know, any kind of lower production. It was King of the Cage was Buffalo Thunder. It was that Ignite series card. I was right before the co-main event, so I got to see some fights happen before that, which was kind of odd.
Right.
I would have probably preferred to go ahead and fight right away.
Right. Oh, it sucks being the main event, dude. Just waiting.
I don't know that I could handle
backstage.
that.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro.
Yeah, that's a trip just because you see all the stuff that's happening, you know, and if someone gets knocked out, it's a trip. It's
Especially if it's someone on the team or, right, you don't want to get that bad.
bad juju or whatever it is, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so when did you win your first world title?
Oh, well, I've actually never won a world title, but I won my first WBC title. I think it was 2014, maybe?
Oh, wow, so recent.
2013, so yeah. And what's crazy is it took me a few tries, bro. First time I fought for a WBC title, I lost. I fought out in New York, Madison Square Garden.
Oh, wow.
Fought a tough 10-round fight and lost, came up short. Second time, came back, fought, and we got a draw. So I'm like, well, shoot, man, maybe this just ain't meant to be. But the third time around, I finally got my belt, bro. Got my dream strap.
That's sick.
Yeah. to the viewers out there watching, man, don't give up. You might lose, you might tie, but keep training, keep pushing hard.
That's a great message to hear. Yeah, I'm a big believer in that myself, for sure. Guys, and this guy, just even a little bit about him is he works over at Jake's Barber Shop in Budella's in Albuquerque, and there's a cool coffee shop right across the street. They're completely booked out. They have an elite operation going on over there. And what's cool about him is what Josh is, he's so dedicated that he barbers and he's a professional boxer and everything else, and a trainer and a father and everything else. So it's like, you know, he's filling a lot of roles.
Wear many hats, man, many hats.
Yeah, and you've been over there at that barbershop for a very long time.
Dude, I've been there 16 years, man.
So guys, if you want to check him out and you're over in that area, go over and, what do you guys take, walk-ins too?
We
Or?
take walk-ins as well, yeah.
Nice.
Appointments, of course, are a lot easier, a lot smoother for you, but if you got time to
Absolutely.
wait, we got time to get you in.
That's a great attitude. Yeah, that's kind of cool. What do you have, your fighting pictures up over there too? Or?
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Sick.
You know, make sure they leave a good tip, man. They know who's cutting their hair.
Oh my God, I love that. Absolutely.
Just kidding, man.
My God. And what, you want a title for New Mexico too, or?
Yeah, so I want to say in 2018 or 2019, yeah, I won the New Mexico state title. We fought at the Route 66 Casino. We had a local grudge match, me and Christian Cabral. Super good fight, entertaining fight, sold out the 66 theater and gave New Mexico boxing the fight of the year. Actually, we won fight of the year for the New Mexico Boxing Hall of Fame that year.
Oh wow.
So yeah, that was definitely a classic, man.
And I think you were trained by Johnny Tapia for a little while.
I was, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was my
Wow.
trainer when he passed away.
Jeez, that is so cool, dude. Wow. Yeah, I saw you guys. Did you guys have a gym over there on San Mateo? Or I think Johnny Tapia had a gym at some point.
Just down the road from
Yeah.
here, yeah.
Is it still over there?
No, they haven't had that place for quite
Couple
a while.
years,
But
alright.
that's where
I
I was
remember
training
that.
with him, yeah.
Oh yeah, sick. Oh no way. Cool.
Yeah, those were good times, man. Definitely good times at the old Tapia gym.
Yeah, I could have pictured the BKFC doing something over there.
It's a good little facility.
And so, what is your gym at the house now? Just exclusive to you and your training camp and maybe a few
Exactly.
others.
For
Sick.
now. Eventually, of course, when I decide I hang up the gloves and it's time for me to put on the full-time trainer hat, then I'll probably open up a bigger spot, maybe somewhere commercial, some storefront, something like that. But for now, it's just nice and private.
Sick.
Yeah.
I like the nicer private ones better than a bigger one, just because.
A lot less
For me,
distraction, for sure.
Yeah. I think my customers are the same way, but I'm saying we're just. Nobody really has to see us. It's we can get down to business, and it's
Yeah.
just the training's just as good. It's even better when it's smaller.
And not just that, but people talk, right? So sometimes you might not always look good in the gym. You might have a bad sparring day. That's the last thing that you want people
Oh,
to
yeah.
see. And then before you know it, it gets on the internet, and we all know how that is nowadays. The internet's
Oh yeah, that's a
crazy,
great
bro. So,
point.
yeah,
Wow,
you
I
can
didn't even
go
think about that.
viral in a heartbeat, bro, for all the wrong reasons. So it's definitely nice to have the privacy for sure.
And what do they got to pay you some of the purse to be able to go there with you, or is it?
For the professional fighters, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then the amateurs and other guys that I help train, I just charge them a little monthly fee. It's hardly anything. Just something to keep them invested, right?
Yeah.
I always tell people, if you're not invested, you're not going to show. So you got to at least pay something to walk in the door.
Yeah, this looks sick. Oh wow, this looks absolutely. You have really good hair. This shit came out amazing.
Yeah,
Watch, I still
that's
gotta
what
shave
everybody
it.
says, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, your hair is on
Uh-huh.
fire for sure. And what do you look? Watch, just take a peek real quick. What do you do? Do you do any kind of lineup at all or not?
No, I don't like
All
to
right.
line it up.
Yeah, I
with
can
it.
see how you use
Yeah,
this. I just
like
got to lightly do right here.
Yeah.
Watch. Yeah, I didn't think you did. That's what I was like. But just in case.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. Oh yeah, since you're so sick, I'll have to see if my company wants to help you out with a pair of scissors or whatever too.
Yeah, for sure.
Since we
man.
have all these,
That'd be cool.
take them over to the South Valley and use them over there too.
Mhm.
I gotta watch now. Get this towel. And so, what is your social media so these guys can follow you or?
Yeah, so they can follow me on Instagram at Pit Boulevard. That's PIT_BLVD.
There it is, guys. If you have any questions for him or whatever, too, message him, let him know. And when is your next fight?
So we don't have anything scheduled, but hopefully before the end of the year we'll get something going. I
Cool.
was actually supposed to fight in August, and I was training, getting ready for the fight, and I fractured my ankle doing my road work, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that set us back a little bit. And then before that, I don't know if you remember the big card that was coming down here.
Yeah,
The
it got
pit.
canceled or whatever.
Yeah, so that was another one that got scratched. So I've had tough luck, man. I haven't fought since last year, so I mean, I'm dying to get back in the gym. I've been training. I've had like 3 full camps already that just never came to fruition. So, man, hopefully, like I said, before the end of the year, we'll get something going again.
Sick. Yeah, if you fight in Albuquerque, New Mexico, I'll go for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll get
Or if
you
it's
some-
anywhere in New Mexico. No, I'll get it. I'll just be there to support for sure. I'll do the video and everything. I don't like any of the fucking. You guys work too hard for what
Yeah,
you
you
do.
know the struggle, bro.
Yeah, I already know. I don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Trust me. I had homies with Donald, and I already know the game with that. Plus, it's all if you really want to support someone, go support someone. The
Right.
last thing you want to do is ask for a handout. Shit, even my mom went to Diego's fight. She does all that, supports and everything.
Oh,
all
that's
of us
cool, man.
do.
That's
Yeah. Cody East fell on her front yard. Remember, Mom? She made him nachos. It's like, he's a big old homie, too. That
Yeah.
dude's huge. I was friends with his brother, Tyler.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember those guys. Those guys went to the Tapia gym years ago, man. Big old boys walking the door looking for sparring,
Oh, wow.
and of course they put me in there, dude. And I'm there.
That is
banging with
crazy.
heavyweights, bro. Never been hit so hard in my life, bro. Those boys.
Jeez,
can
dude.
crack.
And he's 145, so imagine you're fighting a heavyweight. It's like, Jesus Christ. And watch, look at this, Josh. You can see it. Hell yeah.
Let's see. Yes, sir. That's the one, my man.
Sick, brother. Hell yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. Hell yeah. All right, guys, make sure to like and subscribe and follow Josh for sure. All right, sick.